Hello, dear Cancer. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Cancer. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Today is a perfect day to spend with your loved ones, your family, friends, partner, etc. Organize a dinner or lunch at your house or pay a visit to that group of people that is so important to you, Cancer. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You are entering a cycle of big projects. So think about the possibility of making a kind of romantic getaway with your partner. And if you are alone, go out with friends, because love is swirling around you. Enjoy the rest of the week and add that intimate and vital touch to your intimacy, so characteristic of your Cancerian sign of the water element. You will see how much fun you will have. You must especially avoid making the same mistake twice at work. An old friend is going to offer you a job opportunity, and you must take advantage of it. You must continue to strive to achieve your goals, but don't get overwhelmed. Try to stay away from your colleagues' gossip, because it's not good for you. New projects are coming up that will be quite satisfying for you. In love, you may find someone with whom you will have great compatibility and who will awaken your interests. Leave aside the topics that concern you less and focus on what's important. Lately, your diet has been very unbalanced. You will feel like traveling, having fun, and doing different things. You will increase your positive energy thanks to the effort you make with exercise. Physically and mentally, you are going through a delicate moment. Do not neglect your health. You have to relax to get through the day without incident, because you are very distracted. The movement of your ruler in your element creates that sensitive tone that tends to make you nostalgic, Cancer. In the love aspect, you must be cautious and not depend so much emotionally on your partner. Remember that your life is your own, and it is necessary that you preserve your space, individuality, and personality. Channel these impulses in a constructive way and cooperate with them by doing something that will help everyone improve the house and bring harmony and happiness back to the home. It's a good day for physical exercise. In love, when things don't go the way you want, frustration can occur. But if you're prepared, then it doesn't affect you as much. If some disappointment or sentimental disillusionment occurs, you'll take it better than you might think. What had rarely happened to you in the past surprises you, and you find yourself practically without words or resources, dazzled by the presence of someone extraordinary in your life. Don't be intimidated, and fill yourself with courage and declare your love to that person. The more you show confidence in yourself, the better the result will be. Quote of the day: He who takes care of his garden will not have to run after butterflies to get them to come to him. In health, if your bronchial tubes are inflamed and you have an impertinent cough, check your environment. Well, most likely there are allergens in the house, irritants, smoke, or pet hair. Clean everything well and you will improve. Of course, if the condition persists, do not hesitate and consult your doctor. There is good news in your health sector, as you are beginning to recover from past ailments and discomforts, and now new perspectives are opening up for you to greatly improve your chronic physical conditions and nervous conditions. At work, you will have a helping hand that will help you in your work, as their experience and knowledge will be very valuable to you when assuming a new responsibility or finding yourself in front of a new team with which you are not yet familiar. Work for the future, but do not neglect the present, as the quality of your future depends on the way you live today. There are probabilities of changes in a few days, and you must prepare to assume them, making correct decisions. Money and fortune. Take this slowdown you are experiencing positively, because it is a sign to gain time and not make mistakes caused by haste and the desire to have easy and fast money. Wait a little and you will not regret it. There is luck and chance, but also warnings of caution because you could get carried away by some initial gains and continue in a game which would be profitable if you know when to withdraw, but harmful if you insist on playing and betting more. Astral rhythm today. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, your wonderful intuition coupled with your ability to see beyond, see causes and effects. Dangerous tendency, instability and neglecting your personal affairs by being busy solving other people's affairs. What you should avoid, disorganization and losing the overall vision. Relationship prediction. Today things will go very well for you with a partner of your water element, such as Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, and also with Taurus and Capricorn, who are earthborn. The most tense relationship may arise with Aries. Your current compatibility is good, but you have some instability with Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini. If you are single, it is time to move socially and accept all the invitations that come your way. In them you can find what you are looking for. Special number, 74. Your color, orange. Universal number, 8. Now I will tell you your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you should always adapt them to your national time. 2:15 a.m. 3:30 a.m. 5:25 p.m. 9:40 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 17, 22, 34, and 45. Those who are in charge of sick patients or work in the health area have an excellent day, since it is very likely that they will do something very good for someone who will thank them in a nice way. They will feel proud of what they do. Cancer, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Love deserves to be cared for and experienced. Take advantage of the opportunity to have an intimate conversation with your partner today. Don't ignore the possibility of obtaining valuable information from the people around you. At work, you could hear some rumor related to you, but this doesn't mean that you should close yourself off from work relationships. However, you should be careful with what you share. Choose carefully who you trust with your personal life. Today is a good day for you, since you are in the middle of a transformation process that fills you with joy. Make sure you don't let this feeling be fleeting. Learn from this experience and enjoy what you have around you. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us improve even more by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. If you have a partner, it is a good day to sit together, in front of a glass of wine or a coffee, and talk about how much you have come as a couple and recognize the great path you have traveled. All the problems solved and all the good you do for each other make it a good day to celebrate that love. If you do not have a partner and you are wondering what kind of activity to propose to that person you like, the stars believe that you should go little by little and bet on the classics. A simple outing for coffee or something a little stronger, just to chat, will be your best bet during this astral cycle. There are many positive things happening in your life, and today is no exception, because a person you love silently and who may come to your side is beginning to take an interest in you. Open your eyes and look around you. You should not skimp on valuing the talent of your collaborators, because at the end of the day, you are part of a large chain, and what you skimp on can be skimped on from you. Remember that even in the most materialistic spaces, the laws of karma are fulfilled. Give what you want to be given. Fulfill your obligations as something fundamental, but do not do more than what is asked of you if you notice that others are taking advantage of your work. Demand your rights and do not let yourself be manipulated by flattering people. It is not a good idea to isolate yourself when you have a great desire to be close to people and need support and human contact. Unfortunately, no one is going to knock on your door if you take that attitude, no matter how much you think that will happen. Asking for help directly does not show you are weak, but quite the opposite. You may be having some disorders in your intestinal flora due to too many laxatives or colon cleanses. Remember to always replenish the stability of your intestinal flora and your digestive system by eating yogurt or dairy products. Tip of the day: bet as many times as necessary, because today chance is on your side. Don't waste your money on small businesses and wait a little because you are about to start a cycle of great fortune. A chance encounter or a touch of chance will increase your purchasing power and allow you to earn more in a short time. Your daily horoscope predicts a promising day in the economic field. The stars announce abundance, which means that you will not have financial problems or suffer due to money issues today. Today you have the opportunity to show at work what you are capable of doing. Cancer, you are very creative and this will provide you with many benefits in the future. However, you doubt your talent every day and think that perhaps you would have been better off in another field. Not so, you chose correctly and time will take care of proving it to you. Today you could meet by chance an important person in your field. This is the right person to talk to about your ideas and projects. He will understand you and, in addition, he will show interest in what you are telling him. It could be the way to achieve what you have been hoping for a long time. If today you receive an invitation from a person who is interested in you, accept it, because he could end up being someone fundamental in your life. Compatibility between Gemini and Cancer. In love, friendship, and work. Is your sign compatible with that of your partner? Do you want to set up a business and would you like to know your partner's compatibility? Is your sign compatible with that of your friends? The compatibility of Gemini and Cancer is certainly somewhat complicated. Although they can complement each other, they have important differences between their objectives and the methods they use to achieve them. At first glance, it seems that they have affinities, but this is not the case, and it is quite difficult for them to agree. You know that many things can go well when you truly commit to making everything work. Today will be no different. The advice of the day is to let your true personality come out a little more. You are a very creative, sensitive, and hardworking person, but sometimes you hide that essence for fear of not being understood or accepted. Today is the time to show who you really are, combining that authenticity with hard work and perseverance. The achievements you have been waiting for are within your reach, but you need to take that step forward. You have been devoting too much energy to the problems and expectations of others, and you have forgotten about yourself. It is as if life is passing you by, and you simply allow it without doing anything to remedy it. Today, the universe is asking you to be a little more selfish. Not in the negative sense, but in the sense of prioritizing your own needs, desires, and dreams. If you don't, you might regret it in the future when you realize that you have missed important opportunities to be happy and grow. You are in a phase in which it is easy for you to fall into pessimism. Perhaps unintentionally, you tend to clip the wings of people close to you when they come to tell you exciting ideas or news. It's important to be careful with this, as you could alienate people who value your opinion and support. Being realistic doesn't mean being negative. You can provide constructive feedback without discouraging others. If you continue with this tendency, those people might choose to tell their things to someone who pushes and encourages them instead of you. Today is a good day to avoid conflicts or friction with your colleagues. It's essential that you start to adopt a more positive attitude in the workplace. The changes you've been experiencing are for the better, and that is reflected in your posture and energy. You are starting to project a more optimistic and confident image, which not only benefits you, but also influences those around you. You will see that today many people will compliment you on how radiant you look, and this not only has to do with a physical change, but also with an internal transformation. If you feel stuck in some aspect of your life, it's time to stop and reflect. Are you taking proper care of your body and mind? A balance between the two is crucial to achieving a better quality of life. Sometimes, you forget that your physical and mental well-being are interconnected, and by neglecting one of these aspects, you affect both. Today is an excellent day to start thinking about a routine that helps you strengthen both your physical and mental health. Today you could feel an attraction to someone at your workplace. It's normal to wonder whether or not it's wise to take the first step. In this case, the stars advise you to move forward, but with caution. As long as you're able to separate the personal from the professional, there won't be a problem. Sometimes a romance at work can seem complicated, but if both parties handle it with maturity and transparency, it can become something very special. Don't let the fear of what others might think stop you. Remember that you deserve to be happy. A series of events may have occurred outside of your control, making you feel like you don't know how to handle them. Small gestures and attitudes on the part of your partner could be revealing signs of anger or sadness that you hadn't noticed before. This may scare you, but it's important not to close yourself off to dialogue. The best way to resolve any conflict is to talk openly and know where you both stand. Romance isn't just about the happy, perfect moments we see in movies. It also involves facing difficulties together and supporting your partner through difficult times. To make the work environment pleasant, you need to bring positivity. Success at work depends not only on the tasks you perform, but also on the environment around you. If you can contribute to creating a relaxed space full of good energy, you will see how everyone around you will feel more motivated and, therefore, more productive. Remember that toxic work environments can affect your overall well-being, so do your best to maintain an optimistic and collaborative attitude. Today you may face a small shortage of money, but do not despair, as that situation will soon change. Positive energies around your finances are about to manifest, so stay calm and continue working hard. What you have now is valuable, and you should make the most of it until the financial change you have been waiting for arrives. Sometimes, the outside world can overwhelm you with all the noise and distractions. Today is a good time to find a quiet space where you can reconnect with yourself. Silence will help you find your center and rebalance yourself emotionally. Do not hesitate to take a moment of peace in any situation that causes you stress or anxiety. This is vital to keep your mental health in balance and to be able to face challenges with more clarity. Cancer feels very happy today, all because it is connecting with its inner part, and things can start to go much better than before, so you have to leave mistress behind and give yourself a little more to the path and to the things you want to have in your life. In love, it is not a good time to make very big plans for the future, but rather to concentrate on what you have at the moment and the issues you must fix right now in order to be much happier in the relationship you have now, Cancer. Remember that you do not always have to be available for others. Sometimes you should be a little more selfish and think more about your needs. Do not stop seeing the needs of others out of selfishness. You do not have to prevent others from entering your life. If you do not feel well, just say so, but do not make excuses for others not to come to your aid. Pride is useless, Cancer. If you have a good group of friends who have always been there for you, today is the day to thank them for their support. You can start by being clear about what you want to say. You will feel inclined to act motivated by reason and moral sense. Your logical ability will allow you to argue your ideas. You will encourage the cooperation of other people to develop projects together, since although you move independently, you value companionship. Your nature or temperament will maintain a degree of alertness, strength, and speed in your reflexes. You will dare to express with great energy your freedom and independence, which you will develop with great originality. For love, you conceive a motto that does not admit half measures: you are or you are not, you are or you are not. To this extent you will give and demand from the other, since you understand love as a new entity, in which two people generate a new being, the couple. This will allow you to be more focused on them and to carry them out in the scheduled time. You will put all your ingenuity at the service of each of your actions. The influences of the Capricorn sign radiate into the house of the couple, inclining you to live this area with great seriousness and a high level of commitment if you are prepared to experience the positive energy of the sign, which will be determined by your degree of maturity. Financial gains can come through projects related to the arts, entertainment, or any other area that involves creative work. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.